Hey guys, welcome back to Crafts with Cursor. My name's Tim, and this is the show where you learn along with me. And this week we're doing a few things that I've 3D printed. I'm really enjoying this thing. This isn't one of them, but I don't even think I'll do a video on painting this one. It's just a simple oil tanker that I've set up with a few other little things that printed out. And kind of a bad print. So I'll be using that just as a backside prop piece or something. We're going to be concentrating on these buildings back here that I painted. We're going to paint them up, do a little bit of detail, not quite as much as the original ones. I'm going to do probably, see, I've primed them. Right now I'm up to doing the washes. I've just finished the washes, and I guess I'll just be adding a little bit of dirt and a few other, maybe some debris on them. Now that they're on, they're sitting on the mat. And I guess I'll be bringing you guys along for that. So let's get to it. Okay, we're going to start off by setting up the Quick Stop, from one of my favorite series of movies in the Movieverse or View Askew universe. This model I printed out. I'll put all these models links in the down below, and this model was slightly larger than N-scale. It said it was an N-scale model, but it came out as just a couple mil too large. This is a cement truck that I downloaded. I got all these off of Thingiverse, and I'm just filing down the wheels to round them out and cleaning everything up on it and getting it ready to be painted. The top didn't fit quite right, so I had to get some sandpaper and sand it down to where it would fit. Always wear a mask when you're sanding resin. This stuff, the dust gets everywhere, and apparently it's really bad for you. Putting everything together with super glue and some setting spray. Now we've got these little buildings. I was trying to figure out what to do with them, and finally just decided to make a row of, I guess they look kind of like brownstones, but not really. So I just decided to make a row of them and then build my own sides and backs. Really enjoyed doing this part. And here is a gas station from the initial D series, I think is what it said it was. Got those primed up. As you can see on the left side of this, some of these were print failures because, completely unbeknownst to me, my FEP had a hole in it. It was constantly leaking small bits onto my screen and hardening it over time. And it finally got so bad that I actually noticed it. And I went to clean it off, and it took off all of the overscreen on it. Priming these out really quick, nothing much. Just a quick dusting.
Doesn't take much primer to get on these, and you don't want to use a high build primer either, because that'll fill in all your details. I'm just going to take a pencil and mark out on this piece of PLA that I got from Hobby Lobby and cut out the outline of the buildings on it, and then I'll be gluing that to the back. I had to re-glue a couple of pieces because super glue's, yeah. I went back through after I got all these glued and trimmed up the back sides of it and evened it out pretty good. I wasn't too careful about doing it because these are all going to be like rough looking, where it's in a war zone type thing. I'm just going to paint these block in really horrible lumpy white. It's going to add to the aged effect once I do my washes on it. I'd also had some other prints that came out and failed, but I'm going to be using those when I expand my diorama in, well, probably the next video. Nice little red cement truck, green trash dumpsters. Most of these colors that I'm putting on is just blocking them in so it'll look halfway decent under the wash that I do later. Adding the rust effects to the tin roof on the house. Now we're going to add a little bit of painted detail to the gas pumps on the gas station. A faded red roof on the pumps. Did a little highlighting on the windows to make them more like glass, and these I just blocked in really horribly because even after this I'm going to go back and redo some more damage on this one, so I'm just roughing it in right now, going over the top with Mod Podge and then putting sand down for the roof texture, and it fills in any holes I had as well, which really helps. I'm going over it with a really wet black wash, and it will, you'll see in a few minutes, it does lighten up. This isn't the final color. Grass around this to blend in with the field it's about to go in. Dusting on some last minute makeup, and here we go.
Hey, alright, thanks for sticking around to the end. This was really fun. We got this little house did up, and it goes right back here. That's where it's going to live. And, excuse me. So, we got everything painted up. Had a lot of fun doing it. Lots of fun with these 3D printed pieces. Can't wait to get my 3D printer back going. Had a small issue with a pinhole in the FEP and kind of screwed me over. I'm going to have to get a new oh, what's it called? It's the cover for the LCD screen, the linear. I know words, I really do. Yeah, the linear polarization screen. That's what it is. Yeah, we got to get one of those, and then we'll be back in business. Well, new FEP too, of course, and we'll probably put a screen protector on over top of the screen this time, because we don't want it to do that again. Live and learn. So maybe you can see I've just been right over in here setting up a little bit of newspaper. I'm actually going to be expanding this diorama all the way across onto my workbench, and it will flow from Universal Century to After Colony, and I might do a little hill with the my I'm not sure what the timeline is with the Barbatos Gundams, but we'll have those at the end, and then as we move on out the table, I'm going to start putting in my D&D stuff and move over on through my different areas that I have that I can do this. So once we get that started, it'll be on the next video. You're going to love it. I've already brought a couple of my dioramas and set them in place to see how it's going to look, and it's fantastic. So be sure and tune in next time. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell them to subscribe. Just keep us going. Thanks a lot. See you next time.